Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the IELTS speaking test. My name is Trúc, and can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Trang Nguyễn, and I am a student participating in this IELTS test.
Okay, so in IELTS speaking test, you have to go through 3 parts. And in part 1, I'm gonna ask you some questions about yourself. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about your daily routine. What is your daily routine?
My daily routine is quite minimal. Actually, it starts with me waking up and doing personal hygiene. Then I might or might not eat breakfast, then spend most of my day at school. I'd spend some quality time with my family in the afternoon and do my homework for the rest of the evening. It's quite boring, but it's the most efficient way for me to be.
Okay, lovely. So what part of a day do you like most?
I'd say it's the evening. It's strange because I'd just be studying like the rest of the day, but somehow it's different in the evening because the world feels like it's quiet for me and I can concentrate much better than the day.
Okay, lovely. Okay, the last question. Do you think it is important to have a daily routine?
I think it depends on each person. For me, I work more efficiently when I have a fixed routine because it helps me stay on track. But I know some people prefer a spontaneous routine.
Okay, yeah, very good. So now we move to part 2. And in part 2, I'm gonna give you a topic. And I would like you to talk about this topic for 1 or 2 minutes. So you have a pen and a piece of paper to jot down something you're gonna say.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, you have 1 minute to prepare. 1 minute starts. One minute is over. You can begin to talk.
Well, when you mention a person whose occupation is essential to the world, I'd say it's obviously the teacher because you know how everyone talk about how teachers are so important and great, but no one really understands how much they actually contribute to each student's development as well as the overall growth of the society. And first thing is, of course, the teacher. They educate students academically, but they also play a role in shaping the students' morality because aside from parents and friends, students spend most of the time with the teacher, so the teachers usually have a great impact on the children's personality. And I think that's why us Vietnamese have a saying that goes, teachers are our second parents. And aside from that, teachers also have a great impact on our future as well. Well, in my case, it might sound funny, but I was a potential dropout in middle school, but it was thanks to the accumulated effort of all of my teachers from middle school to high school that I was able to keep on studying, and yeah, I was able to get into a good university and have all the achievements that I currently have. It was all thanks to them, but unfortunately, these days teachers are quite underpaid and sometimes they're even ill-treated by parents who care about their children a little too much. So I hope that maybe teachers will begin to get the appreciation that they deserve so that they can stay motivated in their job and help more generations of students to come.
Okay, very good timing. Alright, so we've been talking about jobs and now I would like to ask you a couple of follow-up questions. Okay, do you think job satisfaction is more important than the salary when you choose a job?
Well, as for me, I believe that an ideal job would be a balance between the two of them. And because I want to become rich, but I don't want to be stuck with something that I hate either. And I've been lucky enough to have found a career that has the both of them, which is communication. But I believe that some people may be willing to sacrifice one for the other, maybe some very passionate people.
Excellent. What skills do you think are needed to get a good job these days?
I think the first skill necessary in any kind of job would be the specialized skill, because for example, if a person wants to become a musician, they would need to be able to play some music and have fundamental knowledge about it. But aside from that, soft skills like team working and time management are also important, and they are deciding factors whether you can work in a group or not.
Do you think women should be able to do all the same jobs that men do?
The thoughts that women are inferior to men, I believe, is quite outdated. Like in the past, people used to think that only men can go to school and get a job and become successful, while women should just stay at home and become housewives. But in the contemporary world, I don't think that's relevant anymore, because you can see a lot of female leaders and politicians out there. So yeah, I think women are just as capable as men.
Okay, well then. The last question. How has technology changed the way we work?
Well, I'd say that technology has quite an impact on our lives, especially in work. Because in the past, we used to work manually and it cost a lot of human resource, time and effort. But nowadays we have automatic machines which pretty much does everything for us, and we only have to program and manage the system. So yeah, it makes our work process a lot quicker and easier.
Okay, yeah, so I see that you're doing pretty well for the IELTS speaking test. So can you share with us some tips that you learned speaking in IELTS?
With regards to speaking, my first tips would be don't stick to the script, because many people think that taking detailed notes might help you speak more fluently, but in reality, it's just gonna limit you to everything that you've written and make you sound unnatural. And my second advice would be don't try to remember everything, because, well, we won't be able to be honest. So instead of trying to say things words by word, it'd be more efficient to divide your speech into different parts and just move from one part to another. And my third advice, let me think. Oh yeah, you should stop when you need to, because when you don't know what to say, you would tend to put a lot of filler words in it, and it would make your speech sound very clumsy. So yeah, just take a break and rearrange your thought very carefully. And to be honest, a short speech is always better than one that ends with filler words.
Okay, thank you for coming here and joining the interview with us.
Thank you so much.
IELTS Fighter, tiên phong phổ cập IELTS cho người Việt.